Guys, we are in Marbella, Spain right now with some of our favorite people in a $10 million villa. This is Anna. You can introduce yourself.
My name is Anna. I am the co-founder of Abundance Media Network.
So guys, I'm Mario. I am one half of Abundance, and I founded it with Anna. It's been incredible. And we started working with Patrick and Ted, and it's truly been a dream.
Gone from less than $5,000 a month, like almost 90 days ago, to doing over $500,000 in a month and doing over $300,000 this week alone. So I guess, Anna, what would you say is your favorite part about this entire team and the entire culture and everything that we've built so far?
I would say the culture of how dialed in every single person is, and they're intentional about every single thing that they do. We really are all aligned in every single decision, and we continuously challenge each other. Nobody is able to settle for mediocre. That just doesn't even exist in the team.
For an example, we literally hit our first 30K day probably about like 4 weeks ago. And we came here and we said, if we don't hit minimum of 30K day on the first day, something's fucking wrong. And since then, we hit 40K day. We broke it again and did a 50K day. And then we did a 75K day. And now we're on par to doing over 100K day. Since we've been here, we've completely broken the standard and we raised the average for the team. And that's exactly why we're most likely about to do it again. And same where it's. So we'll see you soon for that one. But some of the things we really want to touch on in this video is, number one, we want to say I appreciate you for being an amazing, not just client, but just friend in general, you and Mario. You guys are amazing people, and like it would not be possible without you guys. I know that's a whole team effort and everything like that, but genuinely the fact that we don't have to ask you guys to do something 10 times, the fact that you guys are proactive and you guys are always looking for a way to grow with us independently is the reason why we've been able to get this far. I mean, we've gone from less than $5,000 a month, like almost 90 days ago, to doing over $500,000 in a month and doing over $300,000 this week alone.
They are the most incredible partners that we have ever had and will ever have. And we should literally have a course on its own about how to be clients and partners like these guys. And not just partners, but best friends, because they genuinely are best friends. We're going to be traveling the world together. But it all starts with them. And I remember the first call we had with them back in November. The energy that they transmuted onto us allowed myself and Pat to build a team to where it is now, where everybody truly has the purest hearts and intentions. And we now have just a team that has such a strong bond. Everybody absolutely would die for each other, and they would sacrifice absolutely everything so the other person can win. And money cannot buy that. I would not be surprised if we did 5 million a month next month. That's not a shock at all if we were to do that, because we know what's possible and we have zero limiting beliefs. But it all starts with these superstars over here. They're the best client. Over 100 partners by now over the last probably 4 years. And nothing comes close to what you guys pour into us, and we're just eternally grateful. We will be doing some, other videos on how you guys can replicate this, because they are exceptional.
So, I mean, would you have thought that we've gotten this far this fast?
Honestly, yes.
That's why we love you. That's why we love you.
Because we all are moving with so much speed, and because we're all doing that, we have so much momentum. We're all dialed in. It honestly feels like we haven't even started. I come from a background of consumer packaged goods, number one. So e-commerce stores, I've been setting up e-commerce stores for almost 10 years, and also the organic social media space. But I've never known about like the entire sales part of like an offer. And you guys completely built that entire thing out. Not only built it out, but brought in some of the most amazing people I have ever met. Truly, like our team is so aligned. You guys have just really systemized everything, and the way that you guys lead the team, it's amazing. That's why we're doing these numbers.
You guys started with no Instagram, no TikTok, no YouTube channel, no nothing. And they came to me saying we want to be doing minimum $1 million a month within the next 6 months. Not a single one of us on that call, even though it was the first time we met, thought that it was impossible. I sat there and I said, think we can do it. I genuinely think you can do it. And when you saw me say that, you were like, what the fuck? You and Mario were like, oh shit, like this is it. Like this is our guy. Because it's not the first time that I've done it. It's not the first time that Ted's done it. We've done it dozens of times, but I can tell you that this is by far the fastest we've done it, and it's with our favorite people. The number one thing that we've always looked for in a company is people who want to reward their team members. Not even in terms of me and Ted, because like obviously we're partners with you guys. We make enough money to where we all want to go hit our personal goals, but more about the reps, more about the people who are taking the sales calls, the people who are in the DMs, the people who are doing content and stuff like that. We have always been the types of people who have wanted to reward and overpay and over reward people to hit their personal goals, and we've never found anybody like that before. And since then, since we've partnered, I mean, we've literally come in and have done hundreds of thousands of dollars a week and even almost a day together. We're taking a private jet to St. Moritz. We're taking our entire team to an $80,000 chalet for 7 days. I think we all knew we'd get here one day, but I don't think we thought it was going to be today when we said we were going to take a jet to St. Moritz 3 days ago. So
I really want to challenge anyone who has that perspective, because the truth is that what you value the most and what you truly want to grow in your company, you need to add fuel to. The passion and the effort that you express into the project that you're building is exactly what's going to be reflected in the team members that you work with. I know factually the reason that Patrick and Ted have been absolute superstars. I know this is like a dream come true for you, but it's a dream come true for us. It's a collective dream come true, but it's because we were equally leaned into the vision. It's not just like, okay, here you go, you guys do it, see ya, talk to you later. That's absolutely not the way that we operate. You guys do something, number one, like we listen, we collaborate, and when you guys need something, we show up immediately. It's been equally our responsibility as clients. I mean, I think one thing that I do want to recognize ourselves for is like the systems on the back end. You know, like growing this offer, you also have to provide fulfillment. It's not just like, let's make a ton of sales and then where's the actual product? And Anna and I have been so tirelessly dedicated to exceeding expectations and providing so much value for the clients that has also enabled you guys as operators to scale limitlessly to wherever we want. Really requires that perspective from the client end.
It allows our team to actually know that we're not scamming people, that we're not fucking people over. Like when our team jumps on a call with and we know that we're genuinely about to change their life, I mean, it makes it so much easier to actually have a real conversation with them. Like our sales reps don't need to go on and like force them into buying something they're not ready for, force them into making a decision they don't want to make, or just convince them that, okay, this might change your life, it might not. We genuinely have the best fulfillment in the world, and it's because of these two, and it's because of the rest of the team that we have on the back end. And that's why we're able to go get to the levels that we want to be, because we can confidently get on that call and know that we are genuinely going to change their life. And that is so incredibly special. And it's something that is literally never gets built in these types of like businesses. And people think that, you know, there are some good offers out there, there are all these things, but genuinely we've never seen it done to like this level of fulfillment. I mean, you guys take care of every single person that you guys do business with, every single person that comes in through the team, everybody who comes in as a student. I mean, you guys are literally like, we were on the phone with one of the clients earlier because they're about to hit their first $1,000 day, and everybody, the entire team knows them. The entire team knows their story. The entire team is on the phone with them, getting hype and just congratulating them on everything that they've accomplished. And I mean, that's something extremely special.
Yeah, we want to know every single student that comes into the academy. It's so important. And because we are delivering at such, you know, high expectations for ourselves. We are having multiple students that join the academy within just a couple weeks. They want to be affiliates for the academy, even if they haven't even seen results, because they love being in it. And that was something that I wasn't expecting. And that's just another way at which this is just going to start growing like crazy.
I mean, every single time somebody comes in, they're automatically like, they want to bring somebody else, they want to bring one of their friends, or they just start telling people about it. And like you said, before they even start making money, they see the value in it because they know that like feel the energy inside of the community, and they genuinely are like, holy shit, like although it hasn't happened yet, it is going to happen. And they can say that with 100% certainty because they see it happening with other people in the community. It's amazing. And I mean, so that's something that like a lot of people don't really put a lot of focus on, and that's the reason why like most people come and go. Most people are here for 6 months, or they're here for a year, and then people find out the program is horrible. The students don't even get to meet the founders of the offer and the founders of the business, and neither does the team. I mean, like most of the time we've been on offers that are doing $3 million, $5 million a month. We've done millions of dollars in a day with some of our partners, and not once have they even met the team. They don't even know all of the team members' names. But instead, I mean, we've come here and gotten this $10 million villa for them, and we were literally on our way to go to Lake Como after this, and they were on their way to go to St. Moritz, and our team was about to go back home. And then we were like, wait, we've had an amazing week. We've genuinely seen how much we changed our team's lives. We've changed all of our lives here. I mean, we all love each other like we're a family. Why don't we just say fuck it and do it again? And that's exactly why we just extended the trip another week, fully covered for our entire team, because we know that number one, we're going to quantum leap again, but number two, we're also just going to actually show them a life that we want them to live. We're not a team where we're just like, okay, go take calls, we don't give a shit. No, we're a team that actually spends time with like the rest of our team. We want to see everybody win personally. And that's why our team has an 80% close rate. I mean, standard industry rate is like 20 to 30%, but our team closes at 80%. It doesn't matter, you know, whether the lead's from paid ads, whether it's from organic, whether it's from an affiliate, regardless, like our team knows that we got them, and we know that our team has us. And that trust is something that's incredibly special that we've never seen before in the world. And we've worked with hundreds of different companies. So we're grateful that we've been able to build it with you guys.
I'm so grateful.
Look, you guys, I need you to understand something before we get to the video that we're actually about to drop on YouTube. Number one, this wouldn't have been possible without me and Ted, but it also wouldn't have been possible without having amazing A players on our team.
And it's not just about bringing people on, it's about how they're built on the team over time. And the number one rule that we have is building the right team, not a big team. And we have the perfect team right now. And we have standards, we have culture, we have an expectation that is met day to day, and that standard is continuously raised upon. And we just simply don't tolerate mediocrity because it's simply not an option. We just fired somebody because they did not meet the standard, and that was done immediately when the performance dropped just a little, or there's anything that comes in and hurts the culture. When you have a tight-knit team, you have the perfect size team, it is way easier to maintain standard because we get about 20 to 30 qualified leads a day coming into this trip, and we were still doing multi-six-figure weeks.
If you haven't met your team in person, if you haven't asked your team what their personal goals are, you're being a horrible leader and your company's not going to grow. And I can tell you that from personal experience. I used to come into offers and I used to just come in and just focus on marketing, focus on improving every single stat. And yes, I got amazing results doing that. But the second I actually spent time working on the team, working on the culture, working on being a good leader and giving the entire company what they needed, not just logistically, but emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, we quantum leaped and took companies from $5,000 a month to over $1 million a month in less than 90 to 120 days. We came to this trip, we flew our entire team out to Marbella, Spain, and have spent over $100,000 this week alone on the team. We took 60% of the amount of calls that we were taking before we got here, and we've collected 3 times the amount of cash. You have to understand that your job as a CEO or a head of a department in a company is to give your team what they need to make money. If you are a CMO and you are doing marketing, it is not just your job to do marketing. You need to go understand why the sales team isn't closing. You need to understand what the main objections are. You need to understand where drop-off is in the videos. You need to take a look at every single avenue in the business and help it improve. Just because you're only focused on marketing does not mean that you can't help the rest of the company improve.
If you're settling and thinking that 50, 100, even 200, 300K a month is good, I've seen firsthand here the lives that we've been able to change. We have certain people who have never made more than 1, 2K in a month. They're coming here and hitting their first 10K a month as a setter. And don't even get me started on how much the closers are making. We are literally changing so many lives, and they're able to take care of their families. The reason why you're comfortable right now is because you are selfish. You don't have a big enough vision for yourself. We want to look after as many people as possible, not just in the clients that we bring into, for our clients in terms of like enrollments, but also our team members. We want to make sure that they look after their families. We have a way bigger responsibility, a way bigger purpose, and we are driven by purpose. And me and Pat are going to have the biggest impact in the space, and there's no coincidence as to why we're going to do that, because we're extremely intentional. We make sure we work with the right people. We make sure that every single person on our team gets looked after on a day-to-day basis.
And the only reason why that we've been able to do that and give that to them is because they are telling us how we can help them. And it's because we ask them how we can help them and what their goals are. And if you are not doing that, your team does not respect you, your team does not appreciate you, and they're just as selfish as you are. And you need to do that with your team. If you're watching this video right now and you have a company, and you have a team, and you don't feel like this with your team, something is wrong. It's why you're not making money. It's why even if you are making money, even if you think that $300,000 a month right now is a lot, it's not. Even if you think $1 million a month right now is a lot, it's not. We are on par to do $1 million, and we took this offer from having less than 2,000 subscribers on YouTube this month to doing over $600,000. And we did it in a $10 million villa with the rest of our team. Can you do that? No. You can't, because you don't know how. And if you want to learn how, you can partner with me and Ted and the rest of our team, you can click the link below and steal exactly what's in this briefcase. There are over $200 million worth of SOPs in this briefcase. And if you click the link below, you can apply to steal them for yourself to learn how you can make more money with your company or with your skill set today. Click the link below and we'll see you in a second.